Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. Wolf, and it turns out that Season 9 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic will be the last season of MLP FiM. It's not the first time that we've heard this news. There was little snippets of this going around last year, but now we're getting an official announcement on the My Little Pony Facebook page. Season 9 will be the last season of Friendship is Magic, but this is definitely not the end for My Little Pony. In fact, it's just the beginning. As we continue development on our all-new CGI movie, we are dedicated to continuing our beloved stories told on multi-platforms, and in the coming months we'll be able to share our exciting new content plans that promise to entertain and delight our fans in more magical ways than ever before. Stay tuned for updates. So, yes, this is an actual thing. What started out as rumors that a lot of people were already believing to be true, yeah, this is happening. It's been a very long show. I mean, how many other Hasbro shows have gone for 9 seasons? Over 200 episodes by the end of it. How many other shows can you think of that actually got anywhere close to that many? At the same time, I think I can appreciate that the show is coming to an end. It's been especially fun, especially memorable, and my goodness, it actually introduced me to a community that has allowed me to be more social than at any other point in my life. But I don't think I'd want it to go on forever. I don't think that I'd want the show to keep running more and more ideas into the ground until it's just doing the status quo. It's just doing the same things over and over. I think we've seen a number of shows over the decades that have run into that problem, and I never wanted My Little Pony to be one of them. It's been especially unique. It's been heartfelt. It's been incredibly entertaining and funny, and oh my goodness, how many catchy songs over the years that have still been stuck in my head. But I think that ending on a high note is far better than consistently trying to keep that good thing going. That's been my belief since I heard this rumor sometime last year, and now that we have official news, that's still my feeling. I thoroughly enjoy these characters, this environment, these fantastical adventures. But at the same time, I think I am ready to move on. When that does eventually come, because we've still got Season 9 to go through, and yeah, after that I'm sure that they're going to be doing more with the My Little Pony franchise, because honestly, Hasbro would never let that just go into permanent hibernation. There's no way. With the massive amount of success that G4 brought to the whole franchise, there's no way that they'll just let it go off on its own and never do anything more with it again. Speaking of which, we do have an announcement of a CG animated film that will be coming out in the next couple of years. I am curious what that Dungeons and Dragons movie is going to be like, but speaking for My Little Pony, there's no word yet on whether this is going to be a G4 movie, because it's not a sequel to the 2017 movie. We do know that. It could be an entirely new show that they're trying to pull up. I think quite a lot of us have heard about G5 already in the works, so it's possible and even likely that this CG animated film in 2021 is going to be starting up this brand new series. Would make a lot of sense. I don't know that for sure, though. It's still possible it could be a G4 movie, but that may be reaching a bit, because if Season 9 is ending in 2019, would they really wait until 2021 in order to give the last hurrah for G4 with nothing going on in 2020 except maybe some more direct-to-internet shorts and Equestria Girls? Because I don't know if they're having any plans to stop Equestria Girls. Seems like there is a lot that they could still do with that universe, but again, I have no idea. I think I have mentioned my initial thoughts on what G5 could mean. I've been trying to avoid any spoilery images that have been popping up around the internet regarding G5 because, let's face it, this early into the development cycle, we can't know for sure that anything that people see or hear will actually be in the eventual show. There's so many things that change when you're putting little intricate things together for the new series, I suppose. However, we did get an announcement from the MLP staff about what's coming in Season 9. A little tease for what's in store for MLP Season 9. Our 200th episode. Guest stars, returning characters, cool new characters, new songs, some big revelations, a grand conclusion. Am I being vague enough? I am particularly looking forward to the 200th episode because you think back to the 100th episode, Slice of Life, that was just insane with the amount of fan pandering that was coming from every which direction. I don't know what they could possibly do in the 200th episode to top that, but I am intensely curious. And there is mention of a grand conclusion to MLP FiM at the end of Season 9. What could they come up with? What could really give the show a proper send-off? I really don't know. I've heard little snippets about what is likely coming in Season 9, but I have no real idea about which of these ideas will actually be implemented. Again, it's just rumors and speculation at this point. I do love analyzing and I do love theorizing, but at the same time, I am curious as to what the show can give us, what the staff can give us. Because, yeah, it has been an exceptional few years. I first got into the show way back in early 2012. It was in the middle of Season 2. And it seems like forever ago. I started making YouTube videos back in May of 2013. After Season 3 had come to a close, but before the first Equestria Girls movie came out. And it's kind of boggles the mind to think about how far the show has come since then. How far the characters have gone. How many new characters were introduced, and how many different species throughout Equestria building upon the world. The movie in 2017, it's been an exceptional series that led to an even more exceptional community to go around it. And I will always be grateful for that. Like I said before, I would much prefer that the show go out on a high note than to just forever perpetuate the same ideas and hoping that it'll keep the audience interested. I've had a lot of fun, both watching and reviewing and interacting, and even coming up with my own material every now and again. It's been so much fun. And if this is to be the last season, I do hope that both the show and the community will have that one last hurrah and always have that good memory to carry with us through the coming decades. I hope a lot of you will feel the same way, but I do want to hear your personal thoughts on what it means for MLP FiM to be coming to a close. How long have you been a part of the community? When did you first start watching, and did you ever put forth your own creative ideas to the community? Let me know, because, as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.